Welcome back to Recursed with Brian, where last time we finished off the Oobleck connection and then just started taking a peek into the ruins. And so today I would like to continue in the ruins. Our next puzzle is Bridge. What do we have over here? We have a persistent key. Interesting, there's two doors. And one of them doesn't seem to go anywhere, which is pretty weird. And there's some narration. So let's listen to this.
This place again.
This place
Yes,
again.
It is the same place.
The same
There seems to be no end to the ways these rooms can be
Oh, interesting. So this empty storage room, I presume, will also appear too deep inside this room over here, is the impression that I get. So we have a key that gets us to a persistent block, and this room. Okay, so this seems like there's at least one obvious thing to do, which is to get some kind of key to get the persistent block and store it on the persistent in the deep storage room on one side, and then bring it to the other side. And oh, and there's a persistent key. Got it. Okay, so I could bring the persistent key into the deep storage, and then exit out of this side and go into the right side and fetch the persistent key out of deep storage and use it to get a persistent rock, which I want to put it in deep storage, but first I think I need to use it to get a hold of this key somewhere where I can reach it. But now let's go stuff the rock into deep storage, and then I can take the key back out of this place, but I can't get the key to the left-hand side, can I? At least the key is at the top level, so now I could go fetch the rock out of persistent storage and bring it back to the top level. Oh, but I need it on that side in order to move the key over. Okay, that's fine. So that was wasted. So let's store it on this side. Let's walk back out. Let's pull it out from that side in order to use it as a key lifter. Alright, so bringing the rock back out of deep storage to the top level, using it to throw the key over there. Let's store the rock back in persistent storage, because I have a feeling it's going to be used once more. Could be that I'm wrong. I've already failed to think ahead. But the number of things you can do in this world is sufficiently limited that I'm feeling good about everything I'm doing here. Yeah, okay, so then I can use the rock to do what? Here's where things get interesting. I guess I'm gonna have to throw the key twice, and that's why that crazy lock is there. It's telling me I need to get another copy of the key, because I can throw the key over there, but it just gets used up, so I need to throw another key over there in the future. So let's put the rock back in persistent storage, or back in deep storage. And then, can I get another key from the right-hand side? I presume I still can, basically using the same technique. Yeah, I can just fetch the rock. Okay, so this is a little bit of back and forth. I wonder if there was a way to do this a little bit more quickly or simply. It isn't immediately obvious how I would have done that, but I could easily imagine that there was a way. But I'll store the rock back over here. Now I can lift this key out. Now I need to go get the rock now that the key is on the top level. Alright. And bring the rock to the top level so that I can lift the key up and throw it over here. Now the rock needs to go back into deep storage. There we go. Let's walk back out to the top level. Let's bring the key into the left-hand side. Oops. Yeah, I could have thrown the worlds around maybe at the top level, but I don't know that... Oh, it reset. Therein lies the rub. Okay. Right. Did I still need the persistent key? I needed to spend the persistent key in order to get a key, a duplicatable key. And I can only bring one duplicatable key into this world, but I could bring the whole other world into this world, I think, possibly. Let's imagine that's the case. Yeah, let's see if I could bring the whole duplicatable key world over onto the left-hand side. So I'm going to leave a key over here at the top level. And if I grab the persistent rock and bring the rock to the top level, I can then pick up the duplicatable key world and throw it over here. Okay, it's the left-hand side one. But now I don't have access to the rock anymore. Huh. Yeah, now my rock is trapped. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this doesn't work, but let's just kind of verify things now. Yeah, now I don't have a rock, so it's no longer a duplicatable key world. So I need the rock inside of there. I don't think I could have done that. Okay, so I've screwed things up. So remind me about the initial duplicatable key. It's just a nice little happy object here. Or not duplicatable key, persistent key. So... Alright. And the initial state of this... Right. The only way to get the rock is to spend a key, and the only way to get a key, I think, is to spend the persistent key to gain access to the rock and the duplicatable version of the key. So what am I missing? Aha! I just realized something. Deep storage is duplicatable. And so I think that means I can use a copy of the deep storage to get the rock out while I'm standing on the rock or something. I'm not sure how well I explained that. But I just made a copy of deep storage over on the right-hand side of the top level. And so now I can store this in deep storage. I can use the persistent key to get myself a persistent rock. So I'm trading a persistent key for a persistent rock. And then I'm going to use the rock to get a normal duplicatable key. Do I even need to do that? I'm not sure that I need to do that. But we're going to put the rock in deep storage. And I'll take the key out in case it's somehow helpful. Right, and now I can get the rock directly out of the deep storage. And yeah, so now... Yeah, so here's the thing. So now I can have both worlds on the same side and still have the rock in duplicatable storage. And now I have both worlds on the same side, so the rock is still available in duplicatable storage, and this is the duplicatable key room, and so I can bring the duplicatable key room into this room, and now go grab the rock, and use it to duplicate keys, so I can leave the rock in the duplicatable key room, and grab a key, and leave a key out here, and go grab another key. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and so now I've got a second key here, and now let's go grab the rock, because I need the rock. Okay, and so, let's pick up a key, and throw it. And now let's pick up a second key, and throw it. And now let's jump up here, and throw it over here. There we go, and use the rock as our boost to get to the exits. Okay, that was actually pretty straightforward once I realized you could duplicate deep storage. Acid. Ooh. What is this?
Aqua Mortua. Wow. With this much, you could burn the enchantment out of anything.
Burn the enchantment out of anything?
I wonder if it can disenchant this ring.
I see, and the ring is disenchanted. Okay, so let's just watch this in action. Seems like it takes some time. Alright, and can I move quickly enough? Can I swim through the acid very quickly and not burn the enchantment off of it? So if I come out really quickly, could I end up with a still enchanted key over here? I imagine no. Yeah, alright. Great. So, basically, it gives us a way to travel from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, but doing so destroys the enchantment that causes objects to persist, is what I've learned. Let's go take a peek of what's inside here. Pretty simple. 2 keys to get through to that chest. Alright, and so I can bring the chest back to the other side, though, right? So let's go ahead and do that. And then I don't have a way to duplicate the key. Right? No, I do have a way to duplicate a key. No, I don't have a way to duplicate a key. And this also doesn't persist the lock. And so if I unlock this and come back out, now I just have 1 key to work with. Got it. Okay, so let's do it the opposite way, but it seems like I'm spending my persistent key right off the bat. But this might just be a tutorial kind of area, and so in which case that's fine. Okay, so this key is persistent, it's going to stay there, and now I can bring the second key inside. And now I can use both keys to unlock the doors. And perhaps this is just going to be an exit room. It is, but how do I get there? Underwater, or perhaps under acid, I presume. And so let's bring this back out to the acid bath and see, yeah, because we can swim in the acid down here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I think that was basically just a tutorial of what acid does to persistent enchanted items. That is fine. So we've learned something interesting. All these clever mechanics that interact in kind of subtle ways, that leverage... The platforming in this game is not very good, but it has just enough that the platforming can create some interesting puzzles with the water, and where you can, you know, swim up with double jumps, infinite double jumps, versus just be able to get with 1 jump. And then obviously, you know, Recursed, the whole recursion and the chests and the continuation coffee cups and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so the exit's up there. So if I submerge the left room, I still wouldn't be able to get to the exit. Oh, and we have a copy of the left room down here, apparently. Yeah, alright. So, I want to submerge this, but do I also want to leave... I can't leave a copy somewhere. Alright, so I want to submerge this and just kind of like see what it looks like when it's filled up, I suppose. Right. But what do we have over here? Some narration.
The Aqua Mortua can burn the enchantment off these boxes in a fraction of a second.
I don't like calling them boxes.
It must be exceptionally pure.
Because boxes and chests are almost...
Destroy
Oops.
any kind of enchantment or power.
Alright. I don't like calling them boxes because boxes and chests are almost synonymous, and chests are the things that contain worlds. And so I've been trying to, I think, call them stones or rocks or something, so that it wouldn't be at all ambiguous with the chest boxes that contain the worlds. Yeah, and I would not mind if these things were labeled so they had canonical names. Like, I've invented my own names, but if you watch someone else play this game, they might be calling them by different names. And so that would be very confusing for trying to explain the puzzle to someone else. So, yeah. Anyway, it seems like I want an unsubmerged... I don't even remember what world I came into. This world isn't submerged. Right. How can I get anything anywhere? I guess I need to use a rock, right. And so these rocks were persistent, but they're about to not be. And with this, I feel like I need both rocks in order to lift this chest out. Is that true? No. I can still have 1 persistent rock over there. And now I have this over on this side. And so now I can submerge a copy of the exit room. I can always get more copies if I want, but let's just see what the exit room is like when it's submerged. It looks like this. Okay. And remind me, I can always get more copies of the exit room, what the unsubmerged exit room looks like. It looks like this. And so if I had lots of rocks, how many rocks would I need? I think just 3, and I think possibly I could get 3. Can I get 3? I can get 1 rock from there. I can get 1 rock from here. What if I... Okay, what if I take a copy of the exit room into the persistent rock room, unsubmerged, and move the persistent rock there? So I could take the persistent rock into here, and I guess leave it here? I think is what I want to do. Right, but now I don't think I can get to the normal rock. Or maybe I can. No, I can't carry the normal rock over there now. So basically we have a room full of acid, and we have an exit room that has a rock that doesn't give me enough boost to reach the exit. And if I were to submerge this exit room, what happens to the persistent rock? That's actually something something I don't know. Meant to set it down, but it's the same button to set it down and to lead through the fire exit. Okay, the rock ends up down here, and it gets burned away. Right. Okay. And I can carry this forward, and that's not going to help me because this is still submerged. And I could carry it out, and it's also not really going to help me, I don't think, because I just end up with a rock on the left-hand side. And so I do own 2 rocks, but oops, I lost my exit room. Didn't even think of that. Yeah, and these are basically the 2 rocks that I had to start. Okay, so I understand what the problem is. I don't have a strategy for getting to the solution. Okay, thinking about it a little bit more, it seems like I need 2 rocks to get to the exit. So if I could bring the exit room into this room, I could simply get 2, I could bring the room up here and get both persistent rocks over there. But I can't do that because I can't lift the exit room over to this side. So it seems like I need to unpersist one of these rocks in order to kind of get the worlds together. And now that means I have 1 persistent rock, but I have 1 non-persistent rock at the top level that I will need to bring forward into the exit room while I still have the persistent rock. And the problem is, I don't see a way to bring this rock forward into the exit room, because the only thing I can use this rock to do on the top level is basically to bring this chest over here, which is what I did before, but then I can't bring the rock over there. And there's no way to use that rock. Here's something I haven't thought about. I don't think this can possibly be of use to me right now. Oh, I can get the persistent rock onto the top level, can't I? Wait a minute, hold the phone. If I take a copy of this world and use it to put the persistent rock in here, and then go in there from the top level, then I have the persistent rock at the top level. Now I have both rocks at the top level. That seems like a good thing, because now I can bring... Is this the exit world? Yes. I can bring the exit world over to this side. Do I have a copy of it? I need a copy of it. Yeah, okay, great. Yes, this will work. Okay, so the non-persistent rock is next to the exit level. Let's get the persistent rock into the exit level. There we go, and I can just leave it right there. That is great. And now let's go back over on the right-hand side and bring the rock into the copy of the exit level and stack the 2 rocks, and I've done it. Okay. Fun! Alright, that was pretty cool. I actually enjoyed that one. It took me a minute. Feedback. Looks like all I can do is hop in here. And I have a door I can't reach to get to a rock. And I've got this, which brings me back out here. Got it. Okay, I'm inside a green chest now. Let's imagine I might need to be in a couple levels of a green chest. So let's do that before we bring this back out. And do I want to flood this world to get a key? Probably. And I imagine I probably also want a flooded copy of this world for some reason, maybe. So let's hop in here. Oh, the flooded version of this world is actually not too great. How's the flooded version of this world? Okay, I think I flooded everything a little too early. This does allow us to get a key, so that's some progress, I suppose. So I'm carrying a key around now, but I think I wanted the unflooded copy of the green chest, which I can still do. Or do I want to just use the key here? I think I still need the unflooded copy of the green chest for some reason. Right, I can come out over here. I want to pop out of the green chest. Right, I want to do something like... Oops, crap. I want to do something like... not that. I want to have this over here, so that I can then throw it over here. And then pop out of the green chest with this key, and I'm pretty sure I'm still level deep, yeah. So then I can do that, and now I have access to a rock. And so the rock... I don't even remember what I needed to do with anything. If I had... Right, if I submerge the green chest in this room and then, like, pop out of the green chest on the other side while it's not underwater, I think is kind of the gist of it. So... let's see. But I also need the rock. Let me bring the green chest back down, I think. And so let's hop into the green chest. So now I'm inside the green chest. So I'm inside the green chest, and I think I want to bring the green chest into here and leave it here. And then I want to go in the submerged copy of this room and bring the green chest... I guess just here is fine, right? Because if I pop out of the room with a rock right there, I think I'm in good shape. So then let's exit this. I don't know if it matters or not for this room to be unsubmerged right now. But let's take it back out of the water and then pop back out of the green chest. Oh! I did something weird apparently.
I think I see what happened. I removed the chest I was in from the room which I entered it from. So when I tried to leave the chest, I ended up here.
I see, so this is like Nowheresville. And so the chest I tried to pop out of was no longer... Let me listen to that again. I can't listen to that again. What's down here? Oh, it's like a whole another puzzle with a upward blowing air thingy. Which, can I pick this up? And can I use it over here? And use that to get me up over here, or at least the key up over here. Can't quite get the key there. But I could throw the key over here. And then bring this over here and pick up the key, I think. And then throw the key there. And then fall back down here. And... oh dear. Everything was good except for this bit. Oh no, I can just jump, right? Can I just jump up here? Jump to here. I can't jump up there, so I need some boosty power, but I don't have the boosty power to do it, do I? Can I jump out of this? No, I can only, like, fall out of this. But I suppose I could reset this room? Like, this seems like a you screwed up, but here's another puzzle kind of room. There was a rock over there. Was that rock there when I started? The rock would have really helped me if I brought it into this room. So is there another way to do this? So I need to unlock the door. So that either involves... Let's see. I can get the key up here, and me up here, but I can't like use momentum or something crazy, right? No, to throw the key upwards and still moving to the right. That seems like it almost works, but it does not. Okay. So I could get up here, but I don't have the key. So... Oh, can I hop back down here and get the key to fly upwards this way? And then... But I still can't get up there. And I suppose it just falls down immediately? Yeah, if I move this thing. Okay, I think maybe I need to bring the rock I was carrying originally into this room, and I can't get at it right now, so let's not worry about this. So I think let's just restart the level. Okay, now I need to get my brain back into this level. Right. So I jumped in the chest a few times to make sure that I could get back out. And then... I can submerge this in order to go grab a key. So let's grab a key. And then come back out. So now I have a key in here. And I could throw the key up here, but I need to get the chest up there, right? Yeah, in order for me to be up there. Is that true? Could I jump this? I already forgot. No, I needed the rock to jump that, so I needed to be able to throw the chest up there to be able to get up there with the key. So, sure, I can move the chest into this room. So let's move the chest into this room and throw it along with the key over, oops, over there. The key made the ding after I returned because it was still in flight, I think. And now I can pop back out. Nope, I did it again. Okay, so read me this.
Ah, I think I see what happened. I removed the chest I was in from the room which I entered it from. So when I tried to leave the chest, I ended up here.
Okay. I think I see what you're saying. Right. I need to... exit. Hold on. So does that happen just when I do this? Yes. Okay, I understand now when it happens. So if I want to pop back out in the chest, I can pop back out, but only in the same room, just in a different location. Got it. Alright. So... I need to not pop out of the chest from here. Instead, I need to go deeper here while the chest is in this room. So let me go a number of layers deep inside this room. Did I just go 3 layers deep, I think? Which is probably way more than I need to do. So now let's go grab a key. And yeah, I'm gonna have to keep count, actually, of all these popping out, probably. Okay, so then I can throw this around. Oops. Hey, chest. I want you over here. Yeah, I don't appreciate the platforming aspects of this game. They're just not very good. It's quite fiddly, the controls. Okay, so now I can pop out in that chest over here. Oh, but I forgot the key. I had to have the key in my hand. Oops. I can pop out of that chest again. So let's just get a key in my hand and go pop out of that chest again. That's fine. Since I went more levels deep than I needed to. Okay, so now let's go pop out of that chest. In this room. Great. And now I have a block. And I can pop out of that chest one more time in this room. And now... yeah, that's fine over there. Let's also get this over there. So now I need to move the chest into the other room, I think. Because I'm back at the top of my green chest stack. I want to leave this here. Oops, hey, come back. But I want to move the green chest back into the other room, which involves jumping over here and putting the green chest back in the other room. And I want the other room to be submerged, actually, so I can also put it in a different location in the other room. So let's move this to a different location in the other room, namely here. And now, if I exit through the green chest, I will be in that room at the location? Yeah, there we go. Okay. In the end, I understood all of that, and yeah, that gives me a better sense of some mechanics. I think we have time to do one more. Bath. Alright. Got a persistent rock that presumably I want to, like, get into this chest or something. And over here... yeah, if I had 2 rocks, I guess I could get them to the exit. Let me just kind of verify that 1 more rock looks like it would be all I need to do. Yeah, it looks like I need more than 1 rock, actually. Although I suppose I can duplicate this rock. Yeah. So I can duplicate this rock. And so that's easy to do. And so the question is, how do I also get the persistent rock into here? Or even an unpersistent copy of the... yeah, I probably need the persistent rock, because the unpersisted rock... I wouldn't be able to duplicate these rocks while it didn't have its persistence to stay in this room. Okay, and it seems like I need to get that right off the bat, otherwise I can't do this. I could throw this up here, but that doesn't really help me, because I can't get back out anywhere as far as I can tell. Yeah, okay, so let's restart the room. And I can't throw this rock to the left, because if I do, it's just going to fall out of the world, right? Yes, okay. So... wait a minute. What happens if I do this? I see, that gets blocked. So I can't just swim there. Okay. So... I admit that I'm not seeing it. What do I need to do here? Alright, well, let's start with kind of the most obvious thing, which is just get rid of the persistence of this rock. And bring it inside here. And yeah, now I've got 2 rocks, and I can't keep this rock persisted. So I'll never have more than 2 rocks. Okay. It seems like there's some initial action here that I'm just not seeing. Yeah, that doesn't help at all. This was called Bath. And so if I bring a rock into this room, I don't see how that's going to help me at all. Can put both these rocks here. And they'll just disappear because this whole room's going to reset once I exit it. Yeah, there aren't a lot of moving parts in this one, and I just don't see any other combination of parts that I could even try to use. I can't jump up here, right? No. And it's not like this is still persistent long enough that I could leave it in here briefly or something? No. Alright, let me just sit and stare at this one for a minute, because I just do not see what I can do. Like, I can't get back up there now. Like, that's the only other kind of obvious thing to do. But if I restart the room, that's just back there. I think I see what I'm missing. I can use this room as a rock duplicator, and I can probably make a stair step out of the acid bath so that I can get this room over to the persistent rock while the rock stays dry. So hopefully it's obvious what I'm doing here. Grab a few rocks, stack them up over here, and could I lift? I can just jump up here. Yes, now I can throw the room over here. Like that. And now I can actually get back up to both of them. So I can bring the persistent rock into the room. And now duplicate a rock. There we go. And now I have 3 rocks. Okay, took me a minute to see that. But that is the solution to yet another puzzle. I have solved the mystery of the bath. Ugh, I need a bath. A shower, really? I did not take one last night before I went to bed, and then I've gone for a walk this morning, but I wanted to get some stuff recorded and rendering before I hopped in the shower, so I think it's time for me to do that. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and next time we will continue on with, what was this area called? The Ruins. Yeah, I think we might be able to finish it up next time, so see you then. Bye-bye.